resistance education. In my D.A.R.E class, D.A.R.E means define, describe the problem, challenge, or opportunity. Assess, what are your choices? Respond, make a choice. Think about the facts and information you have gathered. Evaluate, think about your decision. Did you make a good one? Did it hurt anyone, including yourself? That is what D.A.R.E means. In D.A.R.E class, I've learned many ways to avoid bullying, know when peer pressure is occurring, how to stay safe from drugs, online safety, and many other things too. Out of all these things I've learned from D.A.R.E, I've chosen just a few of them to share with you. Let's start out with internet safety. On the internet, be careful who you chat with. When you chat with someone, don't give this person any personal information about your age, name, phone number, school, or address. They could use a little bit of information you give them and try to hurt you. If anyone asks you to meet them somewhere, don't do it. Even if you think you know this person, don't take the risk. Tell an adult about the situation and log off the chat right away. If anyone abuses you verbally means with words, online, tell them to stop. This would also be a good time to log off the chat and tell an adult. Online abuse is very common because the person abusing you can't see your face or emotions you might have. So therefore, it is easier to be mean. Be careful online. Stay safe. Now let's try peer pressure. Peer pressure is something that a person does to try to get you to do something bad, or good, which I will explain later. It's hard to tell when peer pressure is happening, so if someone tells you to smoke a cigarette or do drugs, and you know this is wrong, say that it's bad for your health. If this person says that all the cool kids are doing it, and you're lame if you don't do it, peer pressure has occurred. There's also a good kind of peer pressure. For example, a boy decides to skip school and go to a party. A few of his friends tell him not to do it. The boy gives it some thought and decides that his friends are right and to listen to them. If the boy's friends wouldn't have done what they did, the boy would have skipped school and could have gotten grounded, detention, or even worse. Sometimes it's good to listen to your friends, but sometimes it's not. Drugs, chewing tobacco, alcohol, cigarettes, and inhalants are all bad for your health. The next few paragraphs will tell you why they're bad for your health and the effects it has on your body. Drugs. If you take drugs, it will kill many of your brain cells. It can make you do things that you normally wouldn't do if you weren't high. Drugs are very addictive. They can take your looks and your life. Sure, they make you feel good, but only for a period of time. Would you risk your life just for a few feel-good moments? I know I wouldn't. Chewing tobacco. Chewing tobacco can give you mouth cancer. If you use 9 containers of chewing tobacco, it's like eating 36 cigarettes. Most people think that when you take the chewing tobacco out of your mouth, it's gone inside your system, but it's not. Chewing tobacco seeps into your gums, causing gum cancer, and will stay there for a period of time. In D.A.R.E, my past watched a video about this man who used chewing tobacco. He got gum cancer and had to have the skin on the left side of his mouth taken out. The doctor told him he only had a few months to live. However, he did live longer, but not much. He died from chewing tobacco, so don't do it, because you could too. Alcohol. Like drugs, alcohol can also kill your brain cells, and it too can make you do things that you normally wouldn't do. If you have a large amount of alcohol, you aren't only putting yourself in danger, but the people around you as well. You could pass out or even be killed by alcohol. Why do people drink alcohol? I don't know. So if there's no reason for it, don't do it. Smoking. Smoking can cause cancer in the lungs, bladder, mouth, throat, and kidneys. It also can cause breathing problems, colds, upper respiratory problems, heart disease, and tooth loss. There are 200 known poisons in cigarette smoke. Cigarettes contain nicotine. Nicotine is a very addictive drug. There is something called secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke is when a person inhales smoke from someone else that is smoking. About 500,000 non-smokers die of lung cancer each year from secondhand smoke. So before you try cigarettes, think about all of those other people that could die because of your bad choices. Inhalants are perfume bottles, air fresheners, paint, and some others. When you use an inhalant, you inhale the gas inside the bottle. Inhalants can cause dizziness, hallucinations, a coma, and death. Don't take the risk. Stay away from inhalants. My pledge. All of these things are bad for you, so I promise never to do any of these things. I will never do drugs. I will never use chewing tobacco. I will never drink alcohol. I will never smoke a cigarette. I will never use inhalants, and I hope that you won't either. Thank you, by Taylor Brooks.